Hi friends, and welcome to Ouroboros Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is looking into what it is that they say to their friends and family about you. And I have 4 piles for you guys to choose from today. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and pause this video if you need to. Take as much time as you need to find the pile that sits right with your energy as well as with your person's. And I will see you in a minute. Hi Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. We're looking into what it is that the person on your mind says about you to their friends and their family. There is going to be an extension to this reading today, and in the extension we're going to be looking into how their friends and family are viewing you, as well as the connection that the two of you are in. So if that's something that you are wanting to view, you can do so by joining the channel membership. There's a link in the description box of this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll pull tarot first. I also have oracles set to the side just in case we need clarification on anything. And then of course we're going to get advice. So Spirit, we're looking into Pile 1's person. What is Pile 1's person saying to their friends and family? What is Pile 1's person saying to their friends and family? So we have the World. What is Pile 1's person saying? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. What is Pile 1's person saying? We have the Moon. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify these now. Why is the World here? Please clarify the World. We have the Two of Cups. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? We have the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Moon here, Spirit? Why is the Moon here? Okay, we have the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? We have the Page of Pentacles. And why is the Two of Wands here, Spirit? Why is the Two of Wands here? We have the Ten of Wands. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Empress. Okay. And for the oracles that you guys chose at the beginning of this reading, we have Shadows in Light. We have number 29, Breakthrough. We have Pegasus. We have number 29, Full Moon. And Talking, Interested, Conversing More, Awaiting Messages, Awaited a Message Arrives, Text, Call, Email, Hovering. And we have Coffee Cup, Meeting and Conversing, Savoring the Moment, Feeling Uplifted, Friendship. Okay, so what is it that this person is telling their friends and family? I feel like for this pile, you guys either are just now getting to know each other, like this is a brand new connection where perhaps you guys have gone out just a couple of times, or perhaps you are a connection that is in the process of being rekindled. It doesn't feel like this is a connection that has had a whole lot of history, at least recently. So that's the first thing I will say. When it comes to what it is that they're saying about you, Pile 1, I feel like your person is seeing you as somebody who it seems like your person is telling their friends and family about the potentials that they are seeing within you, but at the same time, like these cards are indicating Shadows in the Light, Breakthrough, Pegasus. These cards are indicating that there may be a lot of fear here on your end. There's an avoidant energy that's coming through that they may be discussing. It's something that I think concerns them. And I think it concerns them because they see a really big and a really wonderful, a really profound opportunity with you. They see a lot of potential in you. And that's something that they're sharing. They're sharing with their friends and family that they see something, they see what could be, and it would be something incredible. They see something so beautiful in the future for the two of you, but they also see that this could very well be thwarted. This could be put on pause, or it could be ended prematurely, depending on what decision you make in terms of whether or not you want to kind of step outside of your comfort zone, or whether or not you want to kind of turn your back towards this and stay within your comfort zone. And keep in mind that this is obviously within, like, this is their perspective, this is what they're saying. I'm just reading what the cards are showing, so this could in fact not be the case at all, but it should resonate in some capacity. I feel like they, when it comes to the connection, what they're saying about the connection, I feel like when they think about things logically, or when they think about how things are currently, what they're telling their friends and family is that this isn't going to go anywhere. Like, this ended prematurely, or even though there's all of these wonderful traits that they're seeing and wonderful potential that they're seeing for like a full-on relationship, it doesn't feel to this person as though it's possible. And I think that there's some disappointment here. I feel like they don't feel as though you and them are on the same page when it comes to what it is that you want, or when it comes to working together in terms of both of you being vulnerable. I feel like they feel as though there's an imbalance of some kind when it comes to working together. And perhaps you are showing up and you're wanting to work with this person, but when it comes to vulnerability, when it comes to, there's something that you're holding back on. There's something that this connection is kind of being restrained by. It's not as open as it could be. And they feel as though fears are what is getting in the way. Like, they're not thinking, well, this connection is toxic, or they're not thinking you're a horrible person, or that they're a horrible person. They're looking at this and they're feeling as though fears have gotten the better of one or both of you. Like, I kind of get the feeling that they feel as though this could very well rekindle again in the future, or there will be another opportunity in the future. But right now, from their perspective, it feels like maybe both of you aren't as ready as you initially thought you were for a connection this deep. But I think like they may be putting all of their eggs in one basket, is what I would say, pile one. Like, even though they feel this way, even though logically they don't feel as though this is moving forward right for the time being, they're willing to wait, is what I'm seeing, and is what they're kind of showing here. Yeah. Let's see what else comes through. And I think part of it is because, like, they're willing to wait because they know that good things take time, or at least this is what they're telling themselves. Good things take time, and they're in no rush. They see something that they want, and even if it takes a little bit longer, it's better than trying to force something with you, and it's also better than settling for something that isn't everything it is that they desire. Is there anything that I missed, Spirit, when it comes to what they're saying about pile one? Soulmates, yeah. Number 41, soulmates. Is there anything that I missed when it comes to what it is that they're saying about pile one? It could also be pile one. So we have number 18, serendipity. Another message that's coming through in terms of there being like a restraint or a restriction on this connection. It could be that the two of you are restricted currently and cannot progress this because there's physical distance between the two of you, and it might very well be that this person is wanting you to move toward them, and it doesn't seem like that's something that you're ready to do or you want to do, or vice versa. But it feels more so like from their perspective it's you who's kind of turning their back or not jumping in, is not taking the opportunity to leap. Is there anything that I missed? And as I say, not taking the opportunity to take a leap, we have come to the edge, number 36. Bottom of the deck is to the sea. So this again is kind of indicative of travel. But when it comes to what they're telling their friends and family, like this person thinks very highly of you, pile one. This person they feel as though they found the one. Or they feel as though, and it could be very well that like you guys don't really know each other and it's just a gut instinct that this person has, and it feels like they're telling their friends and family like, I'm willing to wait for this and I know when the time is right it's going to come. I just need this person to also understand the depth of this connection, and it may take time. But they want this connection to develop further, is what I would say. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and we'll get you guys some advice. And don't forget, we also have an extension. So if you're interested, feel free to join. Okay, what advice is there for pile one? What advice is there for pile one when it comes to this connection? So we have surrender. I can release my need to control. So this is kind of going hand in hand with what I've been seeing about there potentially being some fears here that are kind of controlling the choices that you're making or the decisions that you're making. And there's encouragement here to begin to trust yourself a little bit, or trust in the process a little bit more. Trust that not everything can be controlled and some things are worth the risk. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. And we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I think that this balance card as well as growth are interesting, especially if this is a connection that is kind of long distance and it resonated for you, that you may feel the pressure to move or to bridge that gap. I think it's important to find balance. Like, you don't have to, if your gut is telling you that that's not right for you right now, it's important to listen to that. There's a difference between listening to what our ego and our fear is telling us versus what our intuition is telling us. And it's important to listen to that and be in balance within yourself first and foremost. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys today, pile one. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to read for you today. If you haven't done so already, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. That way I will have another opportunity to read for you in another video soon. Bye, and welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be looking into what it is that they are telling their friends and family, what they say about you to their friends and family. And there is going to be an extension to this reading today, and in the extension we're going to be looking into what it is that their friends and family's opinions are, what it is that they think of you and the connection that the two of you share. So if that's something that you're interested in watching, you can go ahead and join the channel membership. The link is in the description box of this video. Let's go ahead and get on into it. I have a deck of oracles set to the side for clarification, and of course we'll get advice at the very end. Okay, Spirit, so we're looking into pile two's person. What is it that pile two's person is saying to their friends and family? We have the Queen of Cups, What is pile 2's person saying to their friends and family about pile 2? We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. What is it that pile 2's person is saying? Okay, we have the Emperor. What's what pile 2's person is saying? And we have the King of Wands. Okay. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Interesting. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Wands here? We have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Swords here? We have the King of Swords. Why is the Emperor here? We have the 8 of Swords. And why is the King of Wands here? 6 of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. For your oracles, pile 2, we have the Roots. We also have number 34, Metamorphosis. Oh, we have Root. We have the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And we have Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And we have number 23, Jealousy. This is interesting. I am picking up very strongly, pile 2, on feelings of inadequacy from your person towards this connection. This person does not feel adequate. This person does not, they're not in a position right now where they're feeling like their best selves. There's a lot of insecurity here that this person is kind of mulling over with their friends and family. When it comes to you, pile 2, this person sees somebody incredibly inspiring, incredibly beautiful, somebody that they could have a future with, something long term. But I don't think that it's gotten to that point yet. Or if it has, I feel like there's 2 different scenarios that could potentially be happening here. The first one is that this is a newer connection, and it's just starting off, or this is a connection with history, and there may have been some sort of betrayal or what felt like a disappointment or betrayal on your end that this person is kind of experiencing currently or working through. So those are the two different things I'm picking up on. But at the end of the day, regardless of how the situation is playing out for the two of you, there's inadequacy here. They seem to be putting you in a place of doing very well for yourself, in a place of really growing, evolving, making your life what it is that you want, making it something beautiful, having made the changes that you need in order to live authentically to your truth. And I don't feel like your person feels as though they're on your level. I feel like this person feels as though if you were to see who they truly are in all of their insecurities and all of their shortcomings and all of their failures, you would reject them. Or if there was a betrayal of some kind, they feel as though they have been rejected. I feel like when it comes to how your person is talking about you to their friends and family, a lot of what's coming through is them wanting to have a conversation with their people to help them better understand what is going on. So like if this is a state of insecurity, they may be replaying events over and over again to their friends and family to try to figure out whether or not they have a reason to feel insecure, or to try to figure out whether or not you genuinely feel as deeply or have the same level of attraction to them as you do. It feels like when it comes to how they're speaking to their friends and family, they're more so looking for clarity, is what I will say. They're wanting clarity, and they're reaching out to their loved ones for that kind of information. And I get the feeling that they see themselves as like your equal. They see like truly like their highest self. They're on a soul level, they see you as a counterpart. We have the King of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands. But at the same time, with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like they feel as though there's an imbalance, or there's the potential for an imbalance in this connection. And it could be for a variety of reasons. One thing that's coming through very strongly is that your person potentially is not at the same place as you were. Maybe you're ready to settle down now. You've done all of the growth that you felt was necessary in order to get to a place where now you want to focus a lot of your energy on building with another person, whereas this person doesn't feel like they're good enough. Like they still have things that they have to do in order to feel worthy, essentially. And they don't know what to do. There's just so much confusion here. And I get the feeling that because they've put you so high up and they've placed themselves so far low beneath you, there are some trust issues here. Like they can't see how you could possibly be emotionally attracted to them, or they can't see how you would genuinely desire them. And it could be that this person even rejected you. And if that's the case, they rejected you from a place of feeling so unworthy. Like they weren't rejecting you, they were rejecting themselves. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and get some oracles. What is it that pile 2's person is saying about pile 2? So we have number 2, yen. What is it that pile 2's person is saying about pile 2 to their friends? We have number 49, observer. We have number 28, building blocks. One more, please. And we have number 35, loyal heart. Bottom of the deck is TikTok. Interesting. I feel like your person is, when it comes to what they're talking about with their friends and family, they are talking about how, despite perhaps the distance that they've placed between the two of you, whether that's emotionally or physically, despite having these insecurities, they can't shake the feelings that they have for you. And because of this, they're realizing that they either need to step up to the plate, or they're going to wonder what if for the rest of their lives. Like it feels like with this yin card here, they've really been in an inactive, stagnant state for a while. Like they haven't really put any energy toward this, like energy to progress this. Like perhaps they've put emotional energy into this when it comes to replaying things and thinking about things, reflecting on things. But when it comes to actually making a move, there's been stagnancy. And they're recognizing that if they don't make a move, if they don't begin to try to build something with you, it's going to eventually be too late. And they really do see a potential future here with you. They've just gotten their thoughts all jumbled. They let fear jumble everything up and cause confusion for themselves, and they're trying to work through that right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get you guys some advice. What advice is there for pile 1? So we have, or pile 2, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, I'm going to take these. We have abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. That's this is the energy that I was picking up with perseverance. Was this, the message that was coming through for me is that if this is a connection that you are wanting, and you feel very strongly about, it's important to not allow your thoughts to get all jumbled like this person's did. We also have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Bottom of the deck energy, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This is another message that's kind of coming through with this when it comes to not getting your thoughts all jumbled, not letting fear get in the way. I feel like one message coming through is that if you're wanting to kind of create a space for this person to come in, and obviously if you don't, more power to you, right? Like you don't have to do any of this advice or take any of this. And also if you see a different message here, you should listen to that first and foremost. But if you're wanting to create a pathway or open up a way for this person to come through, one really good thing that you could do, or powerful thing that you could do, is begin to send this person thoughts of love rather than thoughts of fear or anger. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys today, pile 2. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to read for you. Please feel free to join the channel membership if you are interested in the extended version of this reading. And if you haven't done so already, please consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel. That way I will have another opportunity to read for you in another video soon. Bye! Hi pile 3 and welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be looking into what it is that they say about you to their friends and family. And there will be an extension to this reading today, and in the extension we're going to look into what it is that their friends and family think of you, as well as the connection that the two of you share. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to join the channel membership. But let's go ahead and get on into it. So what is it that pile 3's person says about pile 3? What is it that they tell their friends and family about pile 3? What is it that they tell their friends and family? So we have the 10 of Swords. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Wands. What is it that they say? We have the Hierophant. And we have the Three of Cups. Okay, why is the oh, this wasn't the Ten of Swords, it's the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords and the Empress. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? We have the King of Cups. Why is the Six of Wands here? We have Death. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here, Spirit? We have the Hermit. And why is the Three of Cups here? We have the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Okay. For the oracles that you guys chose, we have Expel. Number 4, Keep Trying. We have Wolf. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And we have Not Today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. And we have number 3, Magic. Okay, so what's your person saying to their friends and family? So I feel very strongly like this connection is one that has ended or is on the verge of ending, and it feels like this is something that is happening based on a poor decision that your person made, and you are navigating through that and sort of walking away or taking space from this connection is what I'm picking up on. And it feels like your person is talking to their friends and family about what it is that they've done. And I think for a lot of you, this has to do with a betrayal of some kind. This has to do with trying to juggle either another person or something that perhaps the two of you were on the same page about when it comes to them not giving energy to it. Whatever it is for you guys, there seems to be something that was like potentially hidden, or something that they were prioritizing over you, that has led to where this connection is now. I would say that when it comes to what they're saying about you specifically, pile 3, they're talking about you as though you are somebody who has had enough. You're somebody who no longer wants to be a part of this cycle, no longer wants to be a part of whatever dynamic is happening here, no longer wants to be treated poorly. There's a sense of loyalty that you have to yourself and a sense of wisdom that you have gained. It feels like your person is feeling as though things have changed really, really rapidly, including you. Things have rapidly shifted and things are no longer in their favor. It could be that they are avoiding having a conversation with you. I think that when it comes to talking about you with other people, it's something that is very surface level. Like they're explaining what happened, but they don't want to go into depth about it. They don't want to share too much. They're very much so avoiding what is going on. I feel like essentially what I'm picking up on from this spread, pile 3, is that when it comes to what they're saying, a conversation would go something like, hey, like, so what happened between you and pile 3? And they would say something like, well, I messed it up. I wasn't emotionally available. I made some mistakes. I really hurt their feelings. And it's done now. Like they don't want to dive into this. I kind of want to get more because, I mean, I pulled as many cards as I did for the other groups, and yet I feel like not a lot has come out, if that makes sense. Okay, so I cut the deck. We have the Four of Pentacles again and the Three of Cups again. Let's go ahead. Is there anything that I've missed? Why is the Nine of Swords and the Empress here? We have the Two of Pentacles again. Wow. And the Four of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Why is the Four of Pentacles and the King of Cups here? Okay, we have the Emperor and Death again. Why is the Six of Wands and Death here? We have the Devil reversed. Interesting. Why is the Hierophant and the Hermit here? We have the Nine of Swords again. Why is the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here? We have the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Things have shifted drastically for this person very rapidly, and I think it's overwhelming for them. I will say this, even though I feel as though they're not really saying a whole lot to other people, what's coming through is their feelings, pile 3. And what I'm picking up on is that they're looking back at this now. They're looking back at this connection, and they're looking at how they kind of presented themselves and treated you, and they're acknowledging within themselves that this came from a place of wanting to feel safe, wanting to feel in control, which meant, I think for them, you know, giving very, very little and not having the stakes very high because of that. And what they're realizing now is that by them having to keep that much power, by them having to maintain this much control, by them allowing their fears to actually be the thing that's controlling them the most, they now have nothing. I think especially with the Hermit here, whatever this other thing was, person, situation, substance, like whatever the case may be, whatever it is, it's not, there's a void, there's a hole. It could be because that no longer is a part of their life either. It could be because it was never something that was all that meaningful to begin with, but there is an emptiness now. And they're realizing that this is more than likely a permanent thing. Like, this is a karmic shift. This person is now experiencing their karma. You've broken out of the chains. They no longer have control over you. The two of you are no longer bonded over your insecurities, things that made you feel safe but really were holding you back. You've rejected that. You've rejected that, and now they have to face the consequences. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some oracles. See if anything else comes through. Is there anything that I've missed when it comes to pile 3? So we have a change in the wind. Again, this fast-moving energy. Things are not going in the direction they thought. Is there anything that I missed? We have building blocks, number 28. We have yen, and we have happy, happy. Bottom of the deck is higher power. This person feels like they are out of control now. They no longer have control over what it was that they were trying to control. They feel as though the power has shifted over to you, and you aren't focusing on this connection at all. You're focusing on your own happiness, your own joy, your own peace, your own healing. You're only accepting what it is that you think you deserve, and the mess or the destruction that this person has made is so big that it would take a whole lot to be able to fix this. And I get the feeling that they know that it's more than likely not going to be fixed because you've turned your back. You've turned your back on them. What advice is there? Okay, so we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. There's like, this is like these are your guides applauding you for focusing on what makes you happy, for focusing on your own self-respect. Like, if this person's not going to respect me, that's a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of whether or not I deserve it. I deserve respect, therefore I'm going to give it to myself. It's more like your guides are letting you know that you have made the right decision. You're on the right path. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment and freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, your guides are, all of this is indicating that your guides are applauding you for changing the direction of where you were at one point. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today, pile 3. If you want to join us for the extended reading, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box to join the channel membership. If you haven't done so already, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And hopefully I will have an opportunity to read for you in another video soon. Bye! Hi pile 4, and welcome to your reading. Today we're looking into what it is that they say to their friends and family about you. There will be an extended to this reading, and in the extension we're going to be looking into what their opinions are, what their friends and family's thoughts are on you, as well as on the connection. So if that's something that you're interested in, please consider joining the channel membership. The link is in the description box. But let's go ahead and get on into it. I have a deck set to the side just in case we need clarification, and of course we'll get advice. So we're looking into pile 4, pile 4's person. What is pile 4's person saying? So we have the 2 of Wands. What is pile 4's person saying to their friends and family? We have the Knight of Cups. We have Justice. We have the 6 of Wands. Pile 4's person. Okay, we have, okay, well, the 2 of Swords wanted to come out, and so did the 4 of Cups reversed. Okay. Why is the 2 of Wands here? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Cups here, Spirit? Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm just going to take both. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Why is Justice here? We have the Knight of Swords. And why is the 6 of Wands here? We have the Fool. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this kind of lined up better. Okay, and then for your oracles, pile 4, we have Thunder and Lightning. Number 25, Claim Your Power. Rainbow. We have Axe, Breakup, Separation, Stop the Pattern, Silent Treatment, and Abandonment. We also have Heart with a Key, Welcoming Love, Meeting the One, Open Your Heart, Getting Together, Perfect. We have number 10, Home, and we have number 1, Protection. Okay, so what does your person say about you, pile 4? Wow, this is very, very positive energy. I would say that your person has a lot of passion toward you, toward this connection, a lot of inspiration when it comes to where this connection could go. This person thinks very, very highly of you, pile 4, and the things that they tell their friends and family about you reflect that. When it comes to how they think very highly of you, they think you're a force to be reckoned with. They think that you are somebody who understands boundaries, understands the importance of boundaries, has probably more than likely been through a lot, and yet has come out on the other side stronger and more in your power than before. At the same time, I feel like for some of you, this may be a connection that it either is already like a pretty long-term connection, or this is a connection that's like just now beginning. And if this is a connection that is more long-term, it feels like if there were any bumps along the road, like if the two of you have just kind of come out of a period that was a little bit more tumultuous than usual, your person's not reflecting on that. They're reflecting on how the two of you have come out of that happier and stronger than ever. If this is more so a connection where the two of you are it's a newer connection, I kind of feel like they're viewing you, and I would say probably them as well, as two people who perhaps have not had the best of luck or have had not so great experiences in terms of love and romance, and the two of you, now that the two of you have found one another, it's like they've found their happy ending. This person is talking to their friends and family about how you are their happy ending. You are the one. Like they choose you. They want you. They think you're their equal. They think that you make them a better person, that you give them you help balance them in a lot of ways. Like the two of you are very complementary to one another. And this person sees a future with you. This person desires to, we have home, protection, the 10 of Cups. I would say for a lot of you, this person is seeing you as marriage material. This person is seeing you as somebody that they want to wake up next to every single day. They want to make a commitment of some kind to you. They feel very, very sure of themselves. They feel very secure in this connection. And because of this, because there's such a sense of security here, there's no doubt when it comes to where this connection will lead. They feel as though there is so much success that has yet to be manifested for the both of you. There's so much more to this connection. I would also say that they are very protective. They are very protective over you, over this connection, but I don't feel as though they feel threatened. It's more so like you are precious to them, and this connection is precious to them. It's probably one of the most precious things to them, and because of this, they want to make sure that what's precious to them remains safe, remains happy. This is very straightforward. I feel like they value your insight. They value the opinions that you share. You offer up different perspectives that really help them when it comes to making decisions or navigating the world just in general. Let's go ahead and get some oracles. This was like it's very beautiful energy, pile 4. Is there anything that I've missed when it comes to what it is that they tell their friends and family? We have number 28, building blocks. This has come out in like every pile, I feel. And yet it's had different meanings each time. Is there anything that I've missed, Spirit, when it comes to how pile 4, what pile 4 says? Oh my gosh, pile 4's person says. Number 17, the fates. We have number 15, message in a bottle. Let's get one more. And truth be told. And then back of the deck is regeneration. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this is a connection that has a history, and you may have gone through some sort of cycle that's now coming to a close. It doesn't have to be the case, but I feel like your person has something to tell you. I feel like your person wants to make a commitment of some kind to you. They feel as though this connection is being divinely guided, but they've told their friends and families something that they want to tell you. And I have a feeling that this has to do with commitment. This has to do with growing your connection in some way, taking it to another level. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Short, beautiful, sweet, and to the point. I love this energy. Okay, let's get you some advice. What advice is there for pile 4 when it comes to this connection? We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. What advice is there? We have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And peace. I am a being of love. I release all negative energy. Bottom of the deck is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. That's interesting. I think that these cards are really indicating what I've already mentioned when it comes to, I mentioned past for either way. Like if this is a new connection when it comes to your past that you've had just in terms of other relationships, as well as the past with this relationship. Whatever the case may be, the advice, if you're wanting to move forward, is to begin looking forward. But that is what I am seeing for you guys today, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to watch the extension, please feel free to join the channel membership. And if you haven't done so already, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And hopefully I will see you in another video soon. Bye!